Hurricane Lee is expected to make landfall during the late morning and early afternoon on Saturday, September 16th. The predicted track of the storm puts it near the southern tip of the Texas coast, with the center of impact falling just south of the Rio Grande Valley. Winds of up to 85 miles per hour are expected to hit soon after landfall. The National Hurricane Center predicts that the storm will pass over Corpus Christi and move northward along the coast of Texas. After making landfall, the storm is expected to move up the western side of Louisiana. Weather experts predict that the storm will move to the east of Baton Rouge. As the storm moves further inland, the effects will become less severe. After passing over Louisiana, Hurricane Lee is expected to enter Mississippi, going through the central part of the state. By the time it reaches Mississippi, the storm is expected to have diminished in intensity. The National Hurricane Center predicts that the storm will eventually make its way into Alabama, passing through the western part of the state. On Sunday, September 17th, the storm is expected to have dissipated by the time it enters Tennessee. While the storm is still expected to bring strong winds, rainfall, and storm surge, the effects of the storm will be much less severe than if it had been a stronger storm. Residents of the Gulf Coast should remain vigilant, as there could still be possible flooding, high winds and damage. Areas that could experience significant damage include parts of Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Tennessee. Those living in these areas may want to prepare for the potential of heavy rain, flooding and high winds. People in the affected regions are advised to secure loose items, have an emergency kit on hand, and be sure to monitor the storm as it approaches landfall. Residents may also want to consider staying with family or friends if evacuations become necessary. Businesses in the area may need to look into possible closures to prevent property damage. Those who live in mobile homes or other structures that are not fortified against strong winds may want to seek shelter elsewhere until the storm passes. If a business or residence is in the path of the hurricane, it's best to board up windows and doors in order to protect the structure from high winds. In some cases, an evacuation may be necessary in order to protect citizens from the storm's full force. It's important to remember to bring important documents and medication with you if you have to evacuate. The National Hurricane Center will be providing regular updates on the storm's path and should be consulted if there are any changes or concerns. The storm is expected to cause strong winds and rain over the course of the weekend, with landfall occurring during the late morning and early afternoon. Residents of the affected areas are advised to take steps to prepare for the storm and stay alert for the latest updates.